Portland, Oregon.
They left a couple calls, haven't had a chance to get back to you. I'll get back to you today. Hope you're doing well, and that's right. Think positive. You know, Lord's got us all covered. Whether it's with snow or whatever, His good grace or good timing, whatever, He's got us all covered. Well, God bless you, sister. I need to get you down to some shows. I think pretty soon you'll probably out by now. We're supposed to be talking to you this morning. I better give her a call because she left a couple calls. So 503-335-3132. And I need to ship you down this shows here real soon. Okay, and I'm for sure that you probably out by now. Let you play once a month. But God bless you and keep up the good work for the Lord. Talk to you soon. 503-335-3132. Randy Horst, RWJ Ministries, Yankee Boy Productions.
He has a show in Portland, Oregon on public access TV.
End of message.
And I try to get his show played on Manhattan cable
Save
TV.
and press 9. To hear more options, message erased.
And
End message.
and he keeps my show on in
Hi,
Portland, Oregon.
Glendora. It's Anita. Sorry I missed your message. Your phone call. I was on the phone. Betty had called about choir. And I had just gotten in and was letting the dog out. I had gone out to Target to get some medicine and pick up my granddaughter also when I just got in the door, and then Betty called. So when you called, Betty was on the phone. So if you can give me a call back when you can.
We do Bible study together Fridays.
You're okay. Thanks for calling. Bye. Message erased. Next message.
Hey, Glendora, it's Lynn Harper. I just wanted to let you know that my Hugo passed away this morning at 7:30 in the morning in my arms. I never had to put him to sleep. He just passed away. So he didn't suffer. It was just his time. So I of course wanted you to know. So I will talk to you later on. I won't be around tonight, but I'll talk to you on the weekend. Take care.
That's Lynn Harper in San Diego, California.
To erase this message,
An
press
enthusiastic fan of the Chat with Glendora.
To hear more options,
She says
press
it's the
0.
best public access show there is. And Hugo is her sweet dog, whom she had for a long,
To
long
erase this
time.
message, press 7. This message will be saved for 21 days.
And the vets wanted to put him down, or, well,
To listen to
murder
your
him
messages, press 1.
years ago, but
To
she
send a
wouldn't listen to
message, press
that.
2. To change your personal options, press 4. Personal options. To turn message waiting into greetings. To change your, to select a standard greeting with your telephone. Your greeting has been recorded as. You have pressed an incorrect key. If you are satisfied with your greeting, press pound. If you would like to re-record your greeting, press star. To replay your greeting, press at the tone. Record your greeting. At the end of your greeting, press pound.
This man said to a housewife, a salesman, he says, think of all the money you would save on food if you bought this freezer. She says, well, we're saving money on bus fare because we bought a car, and we're saving money on the laundromat because we bought a washer, and we're saving money on rent because we bought the house. We just can't afford to save any more money.
If you are satisfied with your greeting, press pound. If you would like to re-record, your greeting has been recorded as.
This man said to a housewife, a salesman, he says, think of all the money you would save on food if you...
Now here's an in-call. I watched the court last night, and at 6:30 in the middle of the court this telephone rang, and it was from San Francisco, and it would have to do with a chat with Glendora on the San Francisco TV station last night at 6:30. So I shut the phone off because it was in court. And let's get this number down. 415 is certainly for San Francisco. You know, there's few things trickier than trying to pick out one index card instead of a whole bunch of them. Okay, 415 San Francisco. 308. 1396. I hear Blue Jay. And that was 6:30 on February 19th. February 19th, I don't have to pay any automobile insurance, $90 a month. The big racket, the big motor vehicle racket. Now you can erase that. And now, the phone is clean. No, erase all calls from yesterday. Erase all. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay. What call are we on? Number 37,906, almost 38,000. Right, Frankie? We started calling people in 2003 when Frankie went to heaven because he said, call my people. That's when we started enumerating them for some reason. 37,000, Frankie, 906. Telephone calls since October the 18th, 2003. And the judge has an even disposition. It's terrible all of the time. Now the box calls. 39,910. Can't call San Francisco. It's 10:50 here, it's 7:50 there. Oh, I suppose that's not out of, it's almost out of reach. 415. Three 308 1396. Ring. We could see if it's a number of anybody we know.
Yes, you have reached Wilma's cell phone. Thank you for calling. Please leave your message, and I will get back to you as soon as possible. At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Oh, Wilmer, that was very nice of you to call last night at 6:30. And it actually 6:35, and it filled the whole courtroom. I was just visiting court, watching court, wishing that people wouldn't get themselves into trouble. And it was you. Isn't that nice? So I turned off the ringer, and I'm calling you this morning at 10 to 7 your time, or 10 to 8 hours. No, 10 to 11 hours and 10 to 8 yours. Okay, well, I'm glad you called because I have good news for you. Last night it moderated and it's 30 degrees today, and it's a little tiny bit of melting, a little tiny bit so anyway, no precipitation and a beautiful blue sky. So on February the 20th, 2014, Anno Domini, you should not get a bill for plowing, because it is going from solid to liquid. And you have to have a joke, of course. The The judge has an even disposition. It's terrible all the time. And a man says, if I ever have to have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used. Okay, so we don't have to save that card. We have that number. For all the saints who from their labors rest, who thou by faith before the world confessed, thy name, O Jesus, be forever blessed. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Thank you, Ralph Vaughan Williams. That was 11. Now I want to call and get the number for Village Hall. It's our resolution that you have to register for the election. And we'll see if it's too late. Friends, Nassau Friends. There's Wilma. That's an afternoon call. This call is no good. Village Hall. Let's call Town Hall and see if they'll give us a number for Village Hall. In New York, you have so many villages inside of towns. Do you have that in your state? It'll be under library. Seven, 6, 6, 2, 3, 4, 3 is Town Hall. Isn't it wonderful, the telephone signal, Thomas Edison, electromagnetic waves?
You have reached the Nassau Town Hall. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you're looking for general office information as well as hours of operation, please visit our website at www.townofnassau.org.
Can't see it.
The town clerk's office, please press 1. For the supervisor's office,
Please wait a moment. Hello, this is Sandy Ring, the Nassau Town Clerk. The Town Clerk's office is open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday from 9 a.m. to noon, and on Thursday evenings from 6 to 8 p.m. The transfer station is open on Tuesdays and Fridays from 11 a.m.
That's the rubbish, garbage.
p.m. and on Saturday from 8 a.m. to 4 p.m. The transfer station phone number is 766-2844. If you would like to leave a message, we will be happy to call you back the next time we are available. Thank you and have a nice day.
Hi Sandy, it's Glendora. I called up to get the number for Village Hall. Huh. Well anyway, I'll tell you today's joke. A man said, if I ever have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used. You could call East Greenbush Library. Our library doesn't open until 2.
need for general office information as well as hours of operation, please visit our website at www.townofnassau.org. For the town clerk's office, please press 1. For the supervisor's office, please press 2. Please press 1 for the supervisor's clerk, press 2 for the deputy supervisor, press 3 for the bookkeeper, press 4 for the supervisor.
Please wait a moment.
I pressed 4 for the supervisor. He's very good looking. His name is David Fleming.
Good morning, supervisor's office.
Hi, it's Glendora.
Yes, Glendora.
Yes, dear. Will you please tell me the number for Village Hall?
The Village Hall,
Yes, please.
766-3044.
766-3044.
Yes,
Okay, you earned today's joke. You ready for today's joke?
yes.
The man said, if I ever have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used.
Very good.
Very good. Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Village Hall.
Thank you for calling the Village of Nassau, located in Rensselaer County. If this is an emergency, please hang up and dial 911. If you know your party's extension, you may dial it now. For all court and traffic ticket-related calls, please dial 1. For all other village business, please dial 2. For recycling and garbage information, please dial 3. For calendar of events, please dial 4. I'll transfer you now.
Calendar events. Oh, that's good. That's good.com.
Morning, Village Clerk's office.
Hi, it's Glendora.
Hi.
When do you have to register to vote for the March 18th election?
Where do you have to?
No, dear. When do you have to?
Oh, you can register up until the last 10 days before the election.
I remember there was a resolution and they gave dates. Do you know what those are?
That wasn't a registration date. That was a resolution saying that we weren't here at the Village Hall going to have a registration date.
Yeah, and then there was a resolution right after that. If you wanted to vote, you had to register with the Board of Elections between such and such dates. Do you remember that?
It's 10 days prior to the election. So you have up until 10 days prior.
Okay, hon. And then where do you come? You come up to Village Hall to do that?
Nope, you do it I can give you an application and then you just mail it in to them.
Oh, okay.
Or you
Application.
can print it offline at the Board of Elections.
Okay, and what are your hours up there?
8 to 12.
8 to 12. Okay. You earned today's joke. You want to hear today's joke?
Sure.
A man said, if I ever have a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used.
Oh, jeez. Yeah, that's true about some bosses.
Oh, okay.
All
And
right,
and are you Melissa?
Yep.
Oh, Melissa. Don't tell me. Melissa Bullen?
Yep.
Oh, hi, Melissa.
Hi.
I was at the library at the Lego Club, and and Tracy Clegg said to me, have you met Rachel? She goes to our church. And what church is that? That's the Methodist Church in Greenburgh, in East Greenbush. Oh, I said, do you know Aunt Ida? And she says, Aunt Ida Bullen? And I said, yes. She says, yes, she sings in my choir.
I know, Aunt Ida. She's so popular. I love her.
Yeah, I know it. Isn't it a small world?
It is. It really is.
You know, I felt
Aunt
that.
Ida goes all over, too, so people do know her, too.
Oh, really?
Well, I mean, she tries to make other churches. That is her
Yeah, that's her main church, all right. And she
Right,
also
but
she also goes to St. Paul's, which also belongs to Diane Marquette. I've seen her over at
Right.
St. Paul's Methodist in Castleton.
You go all over too.
And what I want to tell you, I felt bad that nobody responded to the letter of the consistory asking for money. So I wrote out $100, but I forgot to put it in the plate Sunday. So
Oh, what was the consistory asking for?
they sent out a letter on way back in December asking people if they would help with money. And then at the annual meeting, I asked what was the response to the letter for money, and Judy says nothing. Nobody said good or nobody said bad. So I felt badly about that nobody sent any money. So I forgot to give the $100.
Well, I'm not sure. Were they requesting money or were they
Yeah.
asking about
No, they
ways to get money?
no.
Oh, I don't know. I can't
No.
remember now.
I read it as they would they would prefer the former. They would prefer the money. Yeah, that's the way I read it.
Boy, Glendora, you have a good memory because I can't even recollect that letter.
Did you meet last night?
Well, then again, I have so much. Yeah, we met last night.
And did Donna told me she was going. Was everything good?
Who was going?
Donna Ortgees.
Oh, Donna. Yeah, everything was fine. Yeah,
That's
we
good.
just took care of regular business and.
Oh, that's
You
good.
know,
Yeah, so I'll remind me if I forget to put that $100 in the collection plate.
yeah, I guess I'd like to see a copy of that letter. I don't know what. I do remember something about it. I just wasn't sure they were asking for money.
Oh, okay, well, maybe I read it wrong. But
Do you have your copy still?
I think I've sent it over to the my museum. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I did because I carried it for a long time. I think it's gone to the museum. And you don't want
What
me.
museum?
Well, we have the Glendora Franklin Museum for the preservation of public access newspaper and pro se, and it's over at Mr. Meppin's across from the Niagara Bank. And there's still too much snow over there. But if when the snow goes and I go back to the museum, if I find it, I'll show you mine.
There's a museum over there? I didn't even know there was a museum over there.
Well, what it is it's a purple storage trailer. You've never seen it from Route 20? It sits over.
Well, I see storage trailers over there, but yeah.
Yeah, you know where the bank is. It's right across the Route 20 from the bank. You know, Meppin has this house over there. Eventually he's going to turn into apartments.
Right.
Well, it's right down the hill from that. You can see it from Route 20. It's purple. It's a 53-foot storage trailer.
Okay, and you keep what? You
Well,
keep stuff in there?
Oh yeah, there must be 5,000 videos and 5,000 audios, and there's a lot of papers, and there's a little tiny bit of like a chair to sit in, and that's all for furniture. And it's very nice. It's a record of public access television. From
Record of public access television. And
Yeah.
what's its purpose?
the purpose of public access television.
Yeah.
Oh,
What's public access television?
It's a law, federal, state, and municipal, that the public has to have access to television. And in other words, anybody can put on his own program. You can go to Time Warner and say, I would like to do a program, and they would say, certainly, we'll help you to do it.
Oh, how did you get involved in that?
Well, ever since it started in 1972. Well, I've always been in television. I started out in television in 1951.
What did you do in television?
Well, I started out working at NBC Hollywood, and in the script service department, and it was my job to run the mimeograph machine.
Wow, Glendora, you have quite the history.
Yeah, and Bob Hope and Jack Benny and Red Skelton and Dragnet and all of those famous people were at NBC. One day I saw Marilyn Monroe come through the artist interest. Oh, and Groucho Marx, You Bet Your Life, and Dinah Shore, and all these famous people. Of course, they came to NBC.
So do you have your own TV show now?
Oh, yes. It's on 68 TV stations across the country.
Well, what do you do on it?
I talk a lot about God and about the churches and about being happiness. The main theme is really happiness. And of course,
Well,
there's
what channel do I do? Is it a
Channel-
local channel? Like we can watch it at home?
oh, definitely Channel 20, Time Warner, 9:30 p.m. Monday. And you'll see a lot of the Reformed Church up there. There's a whole. Oh no, that's on the. Excuse me, that's on the YouTube. Yeah, you might see it on Channel 22. But there's a lot on the YouTube of the Reformed Church. A lot.
Channel 20 on Time Warner Cable on Monday night.
9:30 p.
9:30
Yeah.
p.m.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to look at that. I didn't even know any of that stuff.
And then
Well, I guess I live in this town, but I don't live in this town, I suppose.
you live near my friends, the Ridseys, Frank and Linda Ridsey, on
Yeah,
Westbrook
you know
Drive.
everybody.
And the fun for you is to see the Reformed Church on. Go to YouTube and just look up Glendora / the Reformed Church Nassau. You'll see all kinds
Okay.
of. You'll see the choir, and you'll see some of the sermons, and you'll see the kids.
Are you allowed to put the kids on there without their parents' permission?
Yes.
Is it like the privacy law?
No, not because you see the church is open to the public. And if it,
Oh, okay.
yeah, and if it's open to the public, you see, it's open to the camera, to the press, to the public.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah, what would be the danger of having the kids on?
I don't know. I know when I worked in school, I couldn't post the kids anywhere without their parents' permission.
Oh, really? Yeah, I think those laws have changed, sort of. Maybe.
Well, I thought there were new laws in effect because of the fact of safety of children or something. I
Yeah.
don't know. We
Yeah.
we would get in big trouble in school if we even put them on our webpage or anything.
Oh, really?
Without their permission. Yeah, the parents all had to sign something.
Oh, really? Uh-huh. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. So we had to sign a release every year, but that didn't start until like the last 10 years or something.
Oh, yeah.
They
Uh-huh.
used to think that, school never needed permission for stuff like that before. You were in a school event, you could be posted. But then things changed and all these privacy rules and all these safety rules and
Oh, yeah.
then,
Oh, yeah.
so,
No, I never
I
heard.
don't know.
I never heard of that. No. But nothing's
Well, I
ever.
don't know.
Nothing's ever happened, so that's good. Last night I went to the town court and watched it. It started at 6:30, and there were about 12 cases. The district attorney was there and about 3 lawyers. One was a landlord-tenant case. One was, these young people, I wish they wouldn't get themselves in trouble. It hurts so badly.
Oh, jeez.
You know, vehicle traffic and one young man, his sweetest face and head, just a kid, and here he is in handcuffs. Oh, I felt so sorry for him.
Yeah, sometimes kids just get steered down the wrong way for a little
Yeah.
bit.
Did I hear something at our last village board meeting about Judge Conway didn't want to be a judge? In the-
No, that wasn't Judge Conway. It was the acting substitute judge, Mr. Harris, Gregory Harris there.
Oh,
He's
okay.
an acting judge for when May Conway's out, and he's gonna retire, I believe.
Oh, okay, and that's when somebody mentioned Mark Greenberg?
Goldberg, you mean?
Yeah. Oh, was it Mark?
Mark Goldberg over on in the circle there.
He's just a boy, isn't he? He's a scout, a Boy Scout?
Well, that's his son.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Boy
okay.
Scout.
Oh, and
Yeah.
he lives in the circle? What circle?
The one behind the Catholic church. He lives back
Oh,
there.
Tremont Street over there that way?
Yeah, somewhere on one of those streets.
Yeah. Oh, really?
Yeah, I didn't even know he was a lawyer or a judge. So, but I guess, yeah, that's just an acting one for if Mr. Conway can't be available.
Oh, okay.
Like a substitute judge, you know.
Oh, okay. And
Or like if there's ever an event where like something's going on that, two judges need to be there or something, which I've never even seen.
Oh, okay. Marcia Valenti, lives 2 houses from me. She gave me a ride to court and a ride back. Oh, and listen, there was one young man who came in and he was so disorientated and he was so disheveled and he didn't know what to do and he was stood at the doorway and he didn't know whether he dared come in or not. And then finally he came in and sat down and Marcia went up to him and guess what it was? He was supposed to be in your court.
He was supposed to be in my court?
Yeah, he was supposed to be in your village court. And he didn't know it, and it's critical because he was on suspension for something and it was up. And so
he didn't miss it. Our court date is until the 25th.
Oh, goody. And then so Marcia wrote him a note, saying that he did appear at the town court by mistake. So that was nice of her.
Yeah, he'll be all right. He won't be in trouble.
He won't be in trouble? Oh, good.
He won't be. I mean, we had court on the 11th and court on the 25th. So, I mean, if he missed the 11th, that was DA night. That's the night that you meet with your lawyers and stuff. So, traffic court and stuff is the 25th here. So, he did miss it.
Well, I don't know whether it was traffic court. Anyway, I hope he'll be all right. He just aroused pathos in you because he just was so, disorientated.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I hope he'll be all right.
Confusing having the two courts,
Yeah, right.
Some of the shared services, maybe that's something that could be combined. You never know.
Really? What? Combine what? Did you say combine what?
I said in the talks that they're talking about shared services, you never know. Maybe that's something that the town and the village would want to combine. You never know.
And good for Charlie Collins because he's trying to do that.
Trying. We'll see where it goes.
Yes, but, well, I don't care. It's worth a try.
That's right. It is.
It is, definitely.
Yeah. All right, Glendora, I got to get back to work.
Okay, sweetie, I'll see you Sunday. And thanks for the information.
Oh, you're welcome. If you need the application, I have them here. I can print one offline for you. If not, you can just go right on your computer.
Oh, no, yeah, well, I don't see that well, see. I would love it if you would bring the application to church with you.
Oh, you want me to just print one out for you?
Yes.
Okay, I'll do that.
And bring it to me for church and help me make it out?
I will, Glendora.
Oh, gee, that would be wonderful, because I want to vote for Mr. Valenti. He's my neighbor.
Oh, okay, good.
All right.
But, I mean, you know that there's only 2 people running, so they're...
Yeah, who's the other one?
Guy.
Guy Fortano. Yeah, that's Guy Forte. Oh, yeah, that's right. They're both my neighbors.
They're the only 2 running, unless there's a write-in of some sort,
Yeah.
Pretty much they're both going to get the spot, so...
Oh, okay.
There's 2 openings, 2 people running.
Okay, unless somebody writes in. And how would we know somebody writes in? That happens right at the election, huh?
Yeah, that happens at the election.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you for telling me that, too. Okay. Yeah.
All right. Don't write me in, Glendora. I'm not interested.
And what I want to tell you, when you go to the village board, it's so funny because 8 of the people at the village board live on Elm Street.
Oh, really? Yeah.
Yeah, they do. Gaetano, Sue, Sue's mother. Sue's mother.
Judy, yeah.
Myself, Maxine, Randy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
About 8 of us live on Elm Street. Okay. Oh, and
I wish more people would come.
yeah. Oh, they should come. They should. They should.
The town board meetings have a lot of people at them.
Town board, I don't know. I just know the village. I just know the town
you
court.
never went to a town board meeting?
No, I go to town court. No, I don't go to town board. Just village board.
Okay.
What did I want to tell you? Something went through my mind. Oh, I wanted to call your attention to the village green on the Nassau 123. There's a wonderful article there that the Cooper's great-grandmother handed in about Elm Street and about the mill. It used to be called Mill Street. Elm Street used to be called Mill Street. And because of the mill right across the street from me, it was the mill that was built by Jonathan Hogue and what's his name, Moses Vale, and they built them around 1787, 1790, and they're the ones who dammed the Valatia Kill and made Nassau Lake. Because that's how they got their water power for the grist mill. And it's such an interesting article on the Village Green. Kurt Vincent sent me a copy of it because he knows I can't see the computer. So he sent me a copy of the Village Green. You ought to see it.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you ought to see it. You ought to see that article. It's so interesting.
Yeah, I'll have to go on and look at that.
Yes, yeah. Okay, honey. Take care. I enjoyed talking. I enjoyed the exchange. Take care.
All right, bye-bye.
Bye-bye. That's the only two people running. So they're going to have to win. Should I have run for it? Should I run for village trustee? I'll tell you folks, it's a thankless job, you know. All people do is criticize you. Nobody says thank you and you did good work. And you have to work so hard and you have to take all that flack at the village board meeting. And I don't know what's right and wrong, do I? Oh yeah, I guess I do. What's a write-in vote? How's that work? Do you know? Well, we can think about it for the next election. Politics isn't for me, is it? Okay. Box, is that where we were? Box calls? Put this back here. And the village board is 766-3044. Village Hall. These are all our friends in Nassau, this great big pile. With God we go to spread the joy of life. We win each day the happiness of love. We count our blessings. We give thanks, we give joy. Stop the cruel. Stop the cruel. The judge has an even disposition. It's terrible all of the times. And the man was bragging that he was listed in Who's Who in America, and another man said, I'm listed in Who's Through in America. This is my Father's world. I rest me in the thought that though the wrong seems oft so strong, God is the ruler yet. This is my Father's world. Why should my heart be sad? The Lord is King, let the heavens ring. God reigns, let the earth be glad. Now, .com, you've had 2 breakfasts. I don't think you're hungry. You just want to be combed, is that it? Okay, I bet it feels good, yeah. It feels good to be combed with your long, long fur. Well, here, maybe you are hungry again. 1, she likes to be finger fed. 1 piece. 2, fee, 4, 5. And she wants a little bit of yeast on it. This is nutritional yeast. And she loves it. And she insists it be on all of her food. So a little tiny scoop. You ate it already.com. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She liked to me break them up with my fingers. Did the birdies eat all their bread out the window? $30. Okay, Fox calls. Let's try to get Mary Ramage. 11:30. This is my Father's world. Why should I be? Why should my heart be sad? The Lord is King, let the heavens ring. God reigns, let the earth be glad. She's in a nursing home. And she's always saying, I'll do that when I get home, but there's no home left. Her daughter took it away. She has no home. She doesn't know that. You want more to eat, Dot? Okay.
Thank you for calling Bethel's Nursing and Rehabilitation Center. We have recently updated our system. All extensions now have 4 digits beginning with the number 1. If you see your party's extension, you may enter it at any time. To access
Ramage.
please hold while I try that extension. It's criminal as to win often. Karen, may I help you?
Oh, hi. Could I talk to Mary Ramage, please?
Let me check and see if she's in her room. Can you hold, please?
Oh, yes, thank you. Thank you, people, for being nice to the people in the nursing homes. This is my Father's world, and to my listening ears, all nature sings and around me rings the music of the spheres. This is my Father's world, I rest me in the thought, the rocks and trees, the skies, the seas, His hands the wonders wrought. You all done.com? Hello, MaryRamage.com wants to say hello.
Hi, Glendora.
Hi, Mary.com wants you to say hello to her.
Hi.com. Kitty.
She loves.com. Mary, how are you, dear?
I'm okay.
You're okay? Are you crocheting?
Yeah, I stopped for a while.
Oh, you start.
We
Uh-huh.
were making,
You didn't have any yarn?
no, we're making, candy on. Yeah.
Oh, for
Lollipops.
Valentine's Day?
Yeah.
Oh, that's good. Will you?
You know what today is, don't you?
Today the 20th, President's Day.
And what else?
Your birthday?
That's right.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Mary. Happy birthday to you.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome. How old are you?
84.
You are 84.
84.
Haven't you done great?
Yep.
Haven't you done well now?
Yes, I did.
And you took good care of yourself, right?
Right.
Right. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's so good. And that's your birthday, February 20th, Presidents, in between presidents.
Right. Right.
Oh, good. I have not received your signatures.
Okay, I'm just going to wind this up there.
What'd you say?
I cannot understand why didn't you get up there?
Okay, because you do remember mailing it, right?
I fill it out all, and the nurses mail it out.
And then you put it in my envelope that I gave you?
Yes.
Well, I don't see why. And then they mailed it, right?
Right.
Well, it's been 2 weeks and it hasn't come. And they won't play the program after April if your name isn't on it. Okay.
Okay.
So that's a problem we'll have to work out. .com, yeah, .com loves you.
Okay.
And she's,
I love that too.
yeah, you love her too. Okay, dear. Oh, you want to hear a joke?
All right.
The man said, if I ever need a heart transplant, I want the heart of my boss. It's never been used.
Huh.
Ha ha. Okay, honey.
I'll talk to you later.
Yep. Anything I can do for you? Anything I can do for you?
I only got 2 colors of yarn. That's lilac and white. Yeah.
What color yarn do you need?
Lilac and pink. I only got lilac and pink left.
What color yarn do you need?
Any color that you might be able to get.
Okay. Did anybody say they'd bring you yarn?
No.
Uh-huh. All right.
Give her a kiss.
Give her a kiss. I'll give her a kiss and a hug for you.
Okay.
All right, and I give you a kiss and a hug too.
Yeah, 'cause they're getting near time for lunch.
Oh, time for lunch.
Talk to you later.
All righty. Bye-bye.
Talk to you later.
Yeah,
Bye-bye.
talk to you later. Okay, .com, I gotta give you a kiss and a hug. That's your kiss. What do you think of that? Oh, you don't like it. And here's your hug. Let's feed the birds. You better get going on this telephoning or you're never going to get it done. See that? It's not as cold as it was. See that? Your fur got in my nose and it tickles. Boy, it's hard to see white on white. Did I ever tell you when you start to lose your eyesight, the first thing that goes, you can't see the edge of a white piece of paper. I don't think you want to be outdoors, do you, Doc? No. I'm so glad you're warm and dry and safe. We put considerable effort into that.com to keep you warm, dry, and safe and rescue you. How many years ago? 9 years ago. Well, there's a problem. So maybe overnight God will send us the answer and we can work on that tomorrow. Austin doesn't answer the phone. He doesn't listen to his messages. He doesn't return calls. Maida.
This is a record. Hello?
Oh, hi, Maida. It's Glendora.
Yes, Glendora, I'll tell you what, let me get back to you. I'm on another line, a long distance call, okay?
Okie dokie. Bye-bye. That's where she was yesterday. Oh, put it in afternoon calls. Village board, that one's done. Audubon. Well, we posted that protest. Do not murder the swans, New York State Department of Environmental Conservation. Your job is conservation, not murder. So we got the letter out to Audubon, to Michael Berger, who wouldn't come to the phone and talk to us. So where are you going to put that? Oh, put it into... And tomorrow is the last day you can protest, so we got it out today. And I love the United States Post Office for picking up our mail. They bring us our mail and then they pick it up and mail it for us. Thank you, United States Post Office. I love the United States Postal Service. We'll put it into tomorrow to think about it. What else you got? Blank card. Oh, Rob Jackson. Oh, this is very important. I think we can help getting him a job. Hello?
Hi, Glendora, Anita.
Oh, hi, Anita. How are you?
Oh, I'm doing a little better today, thank you.
Oh, good news.
Yeah. I wanted to thank you for that beautiful prayer yesterday.
Oh, yes.
That was beautiful. I was just telling Barbara. And I didn't get a chance to tell you yesterday, or I hadn't, because I've been so sick, I haven't been able to call you to tell you thank you for the snacks you gave us Friday night.
Oh, the bag of...
Luke loves his snack bones, and I really enjoyed I can always use bread, as you know.
Oh, good.
And I ate on the popcorn at night.
Oh, that's
So,
good.
thank you very much.
Oh, that's good. Oh, I'm glad. Oh,
And
that's
I
glad.
did-
So you're welcome, and thank you for thanking me.
Yeah, I meant to yesterday. Well, I was in a hurry to get Lauren home, and I got Luke in his harness, and he went and rode in the back seat. I put the towel down,
Cocker Spaniel.
on the car seat. Oh, he sits down. He was so excited to get out of here.
Oh, of course he
Right.
is. He's got cabin fever.
Oh, absolutely. I had my foot surgery in October, so I couldn't get out and drive for 3 months and even get a shoe on to go for a walk. So then we've had this horribly cold winter, so he couldn't get out. Only one day we went down to the post office when it was warmer. I say post office, my mailbox when it was warmer. And, he goes out back, and that's it, to go to the bathroom in a little bit, and he won't stay outside without me.
Good.
He wants me to stay on the porch
Good.
with him. He just wants me out there with him. He'll either be on a leash, but it's funny, since we've got these big snowbanks and everything, I went out and shoveled him a spot. He can't go anywhere anyway because he can't get through the thick snow.
No, 9 feet. Some of them are 9 feet.
Oh my gosh, I told Barbara it looks like a little different part of the universe in here, because when I got back from taking Lauren home, it's like when you drive in here, the road isn't even, it's plowed, but it's still snow on it. And all these driveways in here, the snow banks from where people shoveled in here with their trailers, and it's just all like a winter wonderland in here. You just can't see anything without snow in here. It just looks like you're going into a different part of the universe in here. Because at least you go out on the state road, the roads are bare, and even out on the county roads now.
Yep.
But, yeah.
It's very pretty out, too.
Yeah.
The roads are all beautifully bare, and then alongside the roads are very neat piles of where the snow has been plowed. It's very pretty. Very pretty.
Well, tell Barbara I was going to put him up front with me after dropping Lauren off, and then I thought, no, because then he'd get snow on his feet, and I'd have to switch over the towel and just leave him back there. So he was good, he just laid there, and I could see him between my feet. And I went to the drive-thru at McDonald's there, and Troy had got me calling and got me my skill and got me a chicken for $1, and I got some small fries, and so I got a French fry, and then I put them back there for him, between the seats on the seat for him. So on the way home, he got to have some French fries.
I feel sorry for the chicken.
Oh, okay.
They have those vegetarian chicken nuggets, and I don't think you know.
Oh, do they have that now?
Yeah, they're over in all of the stores, and they're over in the frozen part where the Morningstar Farms is, and you can.
And where, Hannaford?
Hannaford and Price Chopper.
Oh.
Mhm.
Well, he got like French fries. He got his little French fries. I know I spoil him but that was a treat for him to get out for a ride and get a little French fry.
Yeah.
I tell her he's so funny. He'd be over in the chair, and I got a new chair. Well, it's not new. It was my mother's Queen Anne's chair, and my sister didn't want it. I told her, if you ever don't, I didn't have much room for furniture when my mom passed away, so I didn't want I said I didn't want that chair anymore. Bonnie didn't want it, but I said, it's in the back room now. If you ever don't want that, I'd like it. So she didn't want it anymore, and she brought it over to me. Well, Luke sits in that now. I put a towel down. He was in it last night.
Cocker
And
Spaniel.
he went over here on the couch and then watching the TV, and all of a sudden he'll get out of that chair and just come over and lay on my chest, right on my belly, between my chest and belly, just staring down like a baby. And he just goes right to sleep.
Oh, that's endearing.
Oh, it is. He's just a baby. He just follows me everywhere I go in here.
Yep.
If I go to get something out of the fridge, if he, in the morning when I get my juice, and then he'll be in there snooping around. He's just like a kid looking in there, see if there's anything in there he can get. I'll be like, get out of the refrigerator. refrigerator. He'd be like, get out of the refrigerator. He's just like a little kid.
Well, I'm so glad you rescued him from that mean pet store.
Oh, they closed down, I told you.
Oh yeah,
I don't know what assistant would do that. They dropped the dog and never told the owner.
Yeah,
And then
I know,
somebody
honey.
went to buy it.
Yeah, I know.
And found out that it had a broken collarbone or whatever. But I said, poor Luke.
Yeah, I know, dear.
Who knows where Luke would have went when they shut down that pet store? He could have went to the home that didn't really want him. I don't know. He was supposed to come with me. God took me in that pet store. I didn't even plan on getting a dog.
Yep.
God took me in that pet store.
Yep.
Guided me right in there to get Luke.
Thank you, God.
Yes, he did. Because I needed him too. When me and Scott going through our troubles and our marriage breaking up, he brought me Luke. God did.
Yep.
And how's .com today?
Oh, she's fine. She just requested her third breakfast.
How does she request it?
Yo, how does she comes over and she puts her nose on your face and looks right and then sits on right in the middle of your work so that you can't do anything. And then looks up at you straight into the face, and so you have to stop everything and feed her.
Yes. And they'll walk right past your paperwork. And I know, because I used to have a cat when I didn't have asthma way back in the 90s when I had my home. And don't you love how they purr? They purr and they just will put you right to sleep when they purr.
Yeah, yes, it's a wonderful creation by God, purring of cats.
Yes. All God's animals are a great creation.
Yes, indeed.
I don't really care for snakes, though. But there are a lot. Or mice. I hate mice. Mice scare me. I know they're just so fast. That's what scares me. They're so tiny and fast.
Well, they're darling. I love them.
You like mice?
Sure, they're the sweetest little things. I had 4 pet mice. They were brown and white. They were so interesting.
Really? I could see you with mice.
Yeah.
Yeah, my kids and grandkids are always wanting to get a guinea pig or something from the pet store, you know. They look too much like mice. But that's up to their mom if they want to have one. They got to be responsible for taking care of them.
And they usually are not.
They know they get them and then they decide they don't want to take care of them after a while. I never had one. Never cared to have one. But we had chickens. We had chickens, we had a pig, we had a beef cow.
Okay. What did you want to do today?
Oh, I'm too sick to go anywhere yet. I'm still trying.
Let me tell you that the library is having a potluck tonight, and if you want to go, just bring a covered dish.
Oh, is that about the presidents?
Yep, that's about the presidents.
That was very interesting. If I was feeling better, I would have went to that. But
No, it is.
I got really tired
It's tonight.
yesterday from Laura taking
It's
my
tonight.
granddaughter. I had to get her.
It's tonight. The potluck is tonight. It's tonight. Do you want to go?
Okay.
Do you want to
You
go?
realize I've still got this sinus infection. I wasn't even sure I should go to Barbara's tomorrow, but she says, well, being I'm on antibiotics, I would be okay to go there.
Do you
I
want?
don't wanna see-
Do you want to go to the potluck tonight? If you do,
I don't think so. I don't have anything to bring.
5:30
But if
p.m.
I go and change my mind, I will call you.
Okay, and I'm going to bring those little petite peas, those delicious, sweet petite peas.
Oh, yes, I love those.
Yeah, I love them. So that's what I'm bringing with olive oil and
They
salt.
tend to look up what president and what their favorite meals was.
Yeah, and so I'm going to bring that with olive oil and salt and pepper.
Sounds good. I don't really have any meat or anything here to fix. I have maybe.
Well, they're pretty much vegetarian.
Are they?
Yeah, they are. Quite a few of
All
them.
your friends at the library are?
No,
I have
no.
a